Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Stephen McCoy, and you are listening and watching Sessions with Stephen. And today we have legendary, yes, legendary hip hop artist, entrepreneur, philanthropist, writer, producer, and actor, Mr. Romeo Miller. Hey,
Oh
how's it going, brother?
man, it's blessings to see another day. So I have no complaints. Thank you for that intro too.
Well, I mean, you do it all. I mean, I got to give all your titles.
I really appreciate that. Now I've been in this business a long time, and
I
I give all my glory to God. People don't know to be doing this for 20 plus years, and to stay on the right track. It's a lot harder than it seems.
Absolutely. I wanted to wait until the end to really give you your flowers, but you just
Yeah,
mentioned your whole history. And for me, just coming from North New Jersey, I was just, a guy from the hood, a
yeah,
young boy, and you were my age. And I saw someone on the TV screen that chose positivity. I knew that I was somewhat different from other kids in my area. And it just, it's like, Dad, do I have to be bad in order to be accepted? And I love the empire that you and your father had built. I grew up around nothing but women. So, my mother, my grandmothers, my aunties, or whatever. So it's not, we never really chose celebrity to look up to, but I had to look somewhere, and I saw you on the TV screen, and it really I didn't even know what entrepreneurship was, until Master P and his son Romeo Miller came onto the scene and started speaking about all of that. So I just truly appreciate the choice of choosing positivity. So thank you so much for that.
that's big. No, that means a lot because that means that me and my pops did something right. Even if we inspired one person, that's why we do what we do. I think a lot of people in our community, what we grown to realize is they make fun of you if you're not, if you're getting good grades. Like my dad always said, when he was in the Calio, he was the dude with A's and B's, and they was trying to make fun of him.
Yeah.
But he where he was going. He knew what he wanted out of life. And in other cultures, it's like they ain't making fun of each other for having straight A's. That's a good thing. So I think we need more positivity out there. And me and my pops just living examples. It's not about being perfect. It's if you try to be your best, you never know where you'll end up. And that's all we do. We're not perfect human beings. We just try to be our best. And God would definitely bless you tenfold.
And you have brought your way from being a young hip hop artist all the way to now being an actor. I mean, you've been acting throughout the years, but one of your best work is a film that I just actually watched last night, and it was amazing. Rap, a Seven Deadly Sins story, which is going to be on Lifetime. Your character, Roger Thompson. You have to
Yeah.
talk to us about it.
Yeah. Dang, you saw the movie before me. Actually, I'm gonna keep it
Uh
100. I've
oh.
been I've been so busy. I got a few other projects I'm working on. It's just been nonstop, and now I'm being a new dad. I
Congratulations.
wasn't. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna be watching on Lifetime, just like everybody else, on April 16th. This movie was a lot of fun to make because of our cast. Michelle Williams. Miss Beyonce mom Tina. It
Yeah.
was just a fun cast to work with. But this was also important for me to do because of Bishop T.D. Jakes and what he's doing with his films. I always said when I create art, I wanted to have a bigger meaning. It doesn't have to be preachy and it's straight to shoving God in people's face. But I want to do projects where okay, I watched the entertaining movie, but what did I learn from it? And Bishop T.D. Jakes is doing an amazing job with these films that he's executive producing, and that's why I really love this film. You watch this, you're entertained, you're on a roller coaster ride, but you're also learning through experiences from somebody on the TV that you don't want to go through. That's why rap is so important. We can't be blinded by what we want because I tell people all the time, the devil know what you want too. We always think it's God. You got to realize it's two. You got good and evil, and you'll always have that final decision.
I wondering two things because
Yeah.
I see that you and Michelle Williams, y'all have some karate themes in there. I don't know how long it took y'all to rehearse that, but I'm like, this is such a miscellaneous pair. I mean, you guys have been in the music industry forever, but I just thought it was really interesting to see you guys together. How long did it take you guys to rehearse those karate themes?
Man, honestly, this movie, I was actually supposed to be filming another project, and I signed on to this last minute. So like we were rehearsing like as soon as we got to Canada, like the day before the scenes, the day of the scenes. But the thing I loved with Michelle is she took it so serious. She was like, we got to get this right. And me being a Leo, I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, we'll rehearse, right after our next scene, 5 hours if we have to. So it was literally a lot of it was a day of, but I did a lot of karate growing up and then a lot of kickboxing and boxing. So I was familiar with a lot, but it was one of those things where, yes, we had to become actors and pretend like we knew what we was doing because we only literally had one day to practice all that.
Wow,
stunt
that's
work.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? This character, anybody who knows you know that this character isn't exactly too far-fetched from you. As far as choosing to be the protector of your household and all of those things. What attracted you to this role? Was it that it was a similar character to who you are as a person?
Honestly, to keep it 100, what attracted me was it wasn't even my character. It was Michelle's character. I feel there's so many women out there who they work hard and they do everything they have to do. They find the dream job, their dream life, and all they're looking for is that dream man. And like I said, the devil sometimes he come disguised as everything you want. Because when you throw it out there, the devil knows exactly what you want too. And I've had to be honest, I've had a situation with my sisters where they're dealing with some things with the person who they so-called love, and they're like trapped. And it's like, how could she not see that? So I just think the story overall was something that needed to be out there because I think it's going to help a lot of young men and women who's in those type of relationships with jealousy and they feel like they can't get out. And I think this is a great guideline to show you some of those red flags, what to avoid and what not to get into. So just the movie in general, it was bigger than just my character. It was about hopefully being able to save some lives with this film.
Oftentimes when we see these types of films, we see the female often becoming the victim of stalking. And you've been in this business since you were a baby, basically.
Yeah.
And I know that you a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. I mean, even not only based off of who you are as a person, but even your family background. And literally, like y'all managed to dodge all of that. How were you able to move around that wrath, and those people that possess that?
Yeah, it's simply you have to be obedient. That's the key to any success. You have to be obedient and know your purpose. From a little kid, I always knew my purpose. I never wanted to do music to be the most famous. I never wanted to be an actor to be the biggest actor. I wanted to use my platform to get in a position to be able to help others one day. So just being obedient and knowing your purpose will keep you out of a lot of trouble. You got to keep God first. You got to have that anchor. And for me, it was never going to drugs. It was never running to another person. I always leaned on God in my most difficult times.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on to Sessions with Steven and just being a brother that's fearless about showing that love and respect to God and saying that it's okay. It's okay for us to be good people and to be loyal people. So again, thank you so much for coming on to Sessions with Steven.
Hey, we need more sessions with Steven, baby. That's all I got to say.
Let's go.
More blessings to you.
Thank you so much. Hey, subscribe now.